Hello, my dear lovely students. I, Rajni Mamgai, welcome you here at Physics Wala. And today, just before the day of your exam, I am sharing some very, very important tips for you kids because I have been teaching for more than 9 years and I have seen students suffering or basically facing these issues on the day of their exam, right? So, whatever I'm sharing with you, just listen to me carefully, right? So, kids, first of all, some kids are in the pressure, they are in stress before the exam and during exam, and they end up losing their marks. So I'll be telling you all the things that you have to avoid during your exam and what you have to do just before the day of your exam, right? And that's why I have brought this video for you kids, right? So just pay attention and let me take you ahead. So first of all, as I have told you that you kids, in your head, a lot of the things going on while you are, giving the exam, right? A lot of the things going on. And because of that, your concentration is distributed. It's, in some thought, in some other thought, and a lot of the thought there in the head. And sometime you end up marking wrong question and you are not able to focus the question you are solving. And you find it difficult, right? So first of all, you have to calm down yourself, and that's really important because whenever you are in stress, whenever you are in pressure, you always end up doing the silly mistakes. You always end up making things tough for you, although it's not that much tough, okay? And that's why there's very serious story with this, things with the kids, right? So kids, first of all, you have to practice presence of mind, and you would be like, how to just avoid all the thoughts. You don't have to avoid, just you have to calm down yourself. How? Just close your eyes for like 2 minutes before starting the exam, right? So you have 5-10 minutes before you enter the before you start attempting the paper. You have like few minutes, right? So make sure just before starting your paper, you just sitting calmly, right? And just observe what's happening in your head. So when you will be, and just take the deep breath, right? So take the deep breath and just see whatever going in your head. And in that ways, gradually your thought will started disappearing. And you suddenly start feeling more relaxed, more calm down. And this is how you have to calm down yourself, right? So presence, and this is how presence of mind means when your mind is totally empty, a lot of the thoughts is not interrupting in it, and your mind is empty to solve all the end, to just give your whole focus to one question. So bacha, this is the serious issue with the kids, and you have to practice this technique once before starting your exam, okay? And even do it today also for 5-10 minutes. Just calm down your head, just see what's happening in your head, and that awareness is required. Secondly, read NCERT, because you are reading NCERT since 2 years, you have been reading NCERT since 2 years, since years, right? So out of the nowhere, just don't think that the day before the exam, let's do the other notes, or let's see the other lectures, or let's see the extra things. No, avoid all these things, because ultimately just read NCERT and the notes that you are reading, right? So that it will increase your confidence, and your mind would be like, oh, I have read it, so it will be reminding you all the things and it will be imprinted in your head. So don't go to the extra thing. Avoid studying extra material on the last day, please kids. Just avoid it, right? So whatever you have done, so just revise those chapters nicely, and just practice the question that you have practiced. Just see them, practice them again. That's all, right? Avoid negative marking. So many times, kids make the guessing in the exam and they just end up getting the -1 marks, because that if you are just marking the wrong answer, you'll be getting -1 for that, right? So don't make the guesswork if you really don't want to, lose your marks, right? So sometime even single marks or 1 or 2 marks, when you are just, getting 1 or 2 marks less, it will just taking you so many ranks back. So bacha, please don't do that, because many kids are doing the guessing work there, and they know that it has negative mark, and they end up getting more negative marks in exam, right? So please avoid negative marking as much as you can, right? So don't do the guesswork. Either if you are sure, then only mark the answers. That is really important. Avoid wasting more than 5 minutes on one questions. Don't do that. So avoid, if you are not sure about the answers, right? So then you just move to the other question that right? Solve it first and then come back to that question. And your presence of mind is really important. How to practice presence of mind, I already have told you technique, right kids? So you have to avoid wasting more than 5 minutes on one question, else you will end up losing else you won't be able to finish your exam on time. So just avoid it. Avoid choosing answer without eliminating options. So sometime, as you kids have done in the class, right? So you just read question superficially, you are not reading it carefully, and then you read first option and you just mark it. No, don't do that. So first of all, read all the option and read question, because sometimes question have the hidden things like not correct, correct, what's given, right? Or which of the followings are not correct, or which of the followings are correct. So basically they confuse you in the statement based question. So read question very carefully, and after that read all the option and eliminate what is not required and what is not asked in the question. So eliminate all the option accordingly and choose your answer after that. So in that manner you won't be like end up choosing the wrong answer, and it would be considered a silly mistake, right? Because you are not reading option carefully. So don't do that, right? Avoid that. So bacha, avoid choosing answer without eliminating options. Attempt biology first. Why I'm telling you? Because in biology, if you know the question or don't know, right, you don't have to solve much thing in that. So make sure that you start attempting a paper from the biology itself, right? And then go to the chemistry and then go to the solving part, that is physics part, right? So I would suggest this sequence follow in your exam, so that you can manage your time very nicely. Avoid giving exam pressure. I have told you that you have to, you have to calm down yourself. That is really important. And how to calm down yourself, because sometimes you will feel paper super easy, like you have prepared for the tough, but it is very easy, and in excitement you actually end up doing a lot of the question, you end up doing marking wrong answers, right? Because we are overwhelmed, and whenever we are overwhelmed negatively or positively, both ways our mind don't work properly, right? So you have to practice that calmness. If you find paper so difficult, don't lose your confidence. Then also you have to close your eyes, just be aware about your thoughts. It will be subsided, it will be reduced, and then you will feel so calm, and then you are just start attempting paper from the easy section. Okay, and you find paper so easy, again don't get overwhelmed, again calm down yourself and start attempting paper from the easy part or from the part you love, right? And I'll just tell you, they start from the biology itself, right? And last but not least thing, kids, make sure you take the proper sleep today, right? So just take proper sleep today, because we know that we have prepared for this exam, and this is very big day. Tomorrow is very big day for us. So sometimes we don't able to sleep properly, but make sure that again you are just practicing that calm down, which I have told you, like you are just getting aware what's going in your head. It will just calm you down and you can easy sleep, right? You can just go to sleep nicely and just get up in the morning, start your revision, just revise it once, and then just get set ready for the exam, right? And listen to me, this is very this is the advice I am giving you, right? No matter what you do in your exam, if it go good, if it go bad, no matter, right? Your parents are always with you, and our blessings are always with you, kids, right? So no matter, so you don't have to think so much after that, right? So you have to give best in those 3 hours, and today I have shared that what you exactly have to do, right? And no matter whatever be the result, we are always there with you. Your parents are always with you, right? And last thing that you have to do, just take blessing of your parents, because teachers' blessings are always with you, kids, right? So take, when you are leaving for the exam, genuinely, it should be very genuine, right? It's not like, okay, you are just touching the feet and just going away, right? No, it should be very genuine. You should be so grateful that I have great parents who have done this for me. I have great mentors who have done this for me, and I just want your genuine blessing, right? So take their genuine blessing and just go for your exam and just rock the exam, right? And kids, all the best. I'm sure that you're gonna rock your exam, right? And we always are with you. Don't worry at all. So all the best. Just stay calm, because nothing will happen good under pressure, right? And how to calm down yourself, I'm not telling you how. So obviously I'm not telling you to calm down. I have told you that you have to just practice this calm down technique, and I'm sure that you're gonna feel so relaxed, and you would be able to attempt the paper with full concentration. All the best.